Sugar is not easy to eliminate from your diet, but you can make the conscious decision to stop consuming refined and added sugar. The problem is that most of the things we purchase contain sugar in various forms, hidden in numbers and complex names. So it can be hard to spot. We all buy and use essential items, like sauces, toppings, and ready-made meals, which may be automatically dismissed. The problem is that the things we ignore could be the primary culprits. I didn't even mention the amount of salt these items contain. Eliminating added sugars from your diet will help to prevent inflammation and the following conditions: heart disease, chronic inflammation, obesity, insulin resistance or diabetes, tooth decay and cavities, plus fatty liver disease. The list is relatively small compared to how intensely sugar can impact your quality of life. For instance, my own mother contracted diabetes through the many years of eating processed, gluten-free foods. But they were convenient and an excellent alternative for someone with celiac disease. There wasn't much of an alternative for people with celiac disease. During the last few years of her life, she was overweight, and until she developed diabetes, her diet didn't divert at all. Diabetes forced her to change her lifestyle, although it was too late. I repeat this situation continuously because our diet is either the key to our health or disease in our bodies. We all have a choice: to eat well and thrive, or to eat terribly. To enjoy it and then suffer the consequences when we are a lot older and vulnerable. You stand no chance as a senior if your health is below par. The great news is that these, and many other diseases, can be prevented or reversed with just the application of some food preparation practices that anyone can do. All you need to do is become a lot more aware of what you are putting in your mouth and the effect it can have on you in the short and long term. Here are some ways to eliminate sugar intake from your diet. 1. Read food and sauce labels before you buy anything. Reading each label of any products should be an essential part of your shopping and will save you from added sugar intake. Be aware that sugar has many different names on a label. From canned tomatoes right down to any sauces. There is a kit of names for different sugars, which is overwhelming, such as dextrose, fructose, glucose, and sucrose. 2. Eliminate simple carbs. These include bread, pasta, and white flour. Even white rice is a simple sugar. This type of carb can be eaten after your training session, so it's utilized by the body. Carbs in these foods are broken down into sugar in the body, causing your blood sugar levels to spike. Instead of consuming these regularly, opt for fiber-rich carbohydrate sources, such as sweet potato, oats, and vegetables. These are broken down slowly by the body, without causing sugar spikes. They contain a lot of fiber, which will keep you full for long periods and decrease cravings. 3. Watch those smoothies. You may think that smoothies and store-bought fruit juices are healthy, but they are anything but that. Fruit juice contains sugar to preserve the product, and worse still, it does not have the actual fiber of the fruit. That's the beautiful pulp that comes with the fruit when it's a blend. That pulp helps to regulate your blood sugar because of the fiber content. Getting rid of that is like throwing the yolk of an egg in the bin. It's the most nourishing part of the fruit itself. This is what you need to feel full and satisfied, and what makes your fruit a healthy snack alternative. Store-bought juice is usually liquid sugar. Check out the label and see for yourself. About 30 minutes after consumption, you will feel hungry again. Keep the pulp, use low GI fruits, or eat a piece of fruit instead to gain the most nutritional value. 4. Watch the ingredients of sauces and condiments. Sauces on hot dogs, sweet chili, barbecue, and ketchup contain sugar. You will be shocked how much, but that's how the product has been preserved for years. You might find some sugar-free varieties, but watch out for the toxic sugar alternatives, which cause more harm than good. You can still have your sauces, just read the labels and opt for the lowest in sugar. Instead of sauces, try dried herbs, mustard, vinegar, lemon and lime juice, or even a homemade pesto. These condiments allow you to state the flavor of your food, rather than disguising it in sugar-filled sauces. 5. Get away from labels stating low-fat foods. These are things like low-fat yogurt, butter, milk, cheeses, etc. They contain sugar to disguise the lack of flavor. You are better off eating total fat products in moderation for your health. We all need to get over the scare factor when eating high-fat foods. They are actually suitable for us and our body's needs. Remember, high added sugar intake causes more weight gain than fat products ever will. 6. Some healthy snacks are sugar bombs. You probably know I'm talking about protein drinks and nut bars. Most of these items are riddled with hidden sugars and dried fruit. Dried fruit is not as nutritionally sound like the real deal. Plus, most dried fruit contains sulfur, an allergen and toxic for those who have allergies or sensitivities. It's not the actual fruit that is the problem, it's the process it goes through to dry. Make your snacks by blending nuts, coconut butter, protein powder, coconut flakes, and small amounts of natural stevia. Eat natural fruit with fiber instead of the dried variety. I don't mean to sound like the ingredient police, but we all have to put on our OCD radar and assess all the ingredients of a product. We're feeding ourselves and our family this stuff. We must not trust the big supermarket chains to give us the correct information for our health. If you're confused about an ingredient, take a photo and give it a good Google search. You might be surprised at what you find. However, it's better to be informed than stay ignorant and develop a disease later in life. I hope this video helps you achieve your health goals. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing or leaving a like.